welcome to GSS Course YouTube channel. I am Prince Misra, your geography faculty. In today's session, I will talk on how to approach geography optional for 2022. This session is mainly for the student who are new, who are going to just prepare their optional for 2022 and onwards. When a new student decides to take optional, after making that decisions, the student face lot of difficulty related to how to proceed in optional preparation, whether to join some classes or whether to go with the self-study, whether to start writing practice just from the time of starting the preparation, or writing practice should be done after some time. What should be the right approach in writing practice, whether to complete whole of the optional before the prelims, or some of the topics can be prepared after the prelims, what is the nature of the optional, whether it's completely static or some form of current dynamic portion is also important. So in new students, there will be lots of confusion, lots of misunderstanding and lots of doubts will be there related to geography optional. So through this session, I will try to help you all to clear some of your doubts, some of your confusion, and also to help you out that how you should proceed for your geography optional preparation. One very important thing that I want to make it very clear, those students that are aspiring to write the 2022 examination, so some of the students think that first to start preparing GS. Of course, that's correct, but they think that optional preparation can be started after some time. But please be very clear, the optional preparation should go along with your GS preparation, because one very important thing that I wanted to tell you, especially those students that are new to this UPSC preparation, because next year's prelims is on 5th June. So prelims is on 5th June, and at least 60 days before prelims, you will be completely in prelims mode, where you are just revising all the GS and you will do practice for your GS paper 2, popularly called CSAT, and doing mocks for the GS paper. So if you will just deduct this 60 days, then you will find by March end, you will have time to prepare for your optional, because after March you will have completely, you have to devote your time for the GS. So effectively, if you will start preparing, if you will start preparation even in this month itself, then also you are having only 5 months. So those who think that they are going to appear in 2022 and they will have lots of time, please come out from that hangover. You are also having very less time. So try to strategize your energy, channelize your energy in this limited time. The only problem with this UPSC examination, of course, you might have lots of myths, lots of misunderstanding about this UPSC examination, but the only thing that you need to very much clear, that in this examination there is only two things which are of utmost importance. One is time. So the time management you need to understand, and also you will have lots of things to do. So you need to be very good manager. You have to manage each and everything. You have to study the optional, you have to study the different papers of GS, you have to be good in essay, you have to be good in your ethics. So you have to do different things, and ultimately you have to summarize in limited time period. So the only problem is time, because ऐसा कुछ नहीं है ज्योग्राफी ऑप्शनल में कि जो आप खुद से ना कर सकें या आप पढ़ नहीं सकते. If the same syllabus that you will have, if you will be asked to prepare in 2 years and after that you will be tested, there won't be any issue. So the main problem is time. You have to complete all these things within this time, because if you will not do this, just be realistic and try to understand. If you will not complete your optional in next 5 months, you will be reaching to somewhere in April, and by month of April and May, you will not have the leverage to study the optional. You will be only focusing your time to your GS and CSAT. Once you will give your prelims, after prelims, you will have a very limited time, and in that 75-80 days time period, you have to revise all your GS, you have to do answer writing practice for GS, for optional, for essay. So things will become messy if you will not start preparing from the time when you have decided to prepare for GS. So in optional, one very important point that you need to remember, that your preparation should start right from the beginning of your UPSC preparation. The second, one very important doubt most of the students have, whether to get some form of assistance or to go for the self-study. I will only tell you one thing, whether you are from the geography background, so those who have done the their graduation, masters in geography, or who are coming from the different background, irrespective of that, geography is a subject which can be studied, which can be understood, and which can be applied by any individual who has done the graduation or masters. So whatever stream you are capable enough to prepare geography. So there is no doubt about it that you cannot do. तो ये माइंड से निकाल दीजिए कि नहीं आप नहीं कर सकते. इसमें ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है ज्योग्राफी में कि जो आप खुद से ना कर सकें. आप you will have a plenty of resources are available, reference books are available, materials are available. So everything is available in geography optional. So there is no problem at all that you cannot do. So geography optional में ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि आप नहीं कर सकते. Now, where the catch is, where the problem start? Problem is that if you will do by yourself, so there will be some problem in time bound completion. Otherwise, geography is a subject which you will be studying in your GS. Also, might you have studied in your graduation, or you have a strong orientation in all the major changes, environmental changes that is happening in and around. So there will be a lot of students will have liking also related to the geography. So geography is a subject that is a generalized subject, generally you can say generalized oriented subject which can be well studied by any individual. So while deciding that you want to take any assistant or you want to go for the self study, just be very clear कि geography में ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि जो आप खुद ना कर सकें. But the only problem is time, because when you will prepare the geography optional by yourself, it will be time consuming. So if you are targeting for 2023, if you are targeting for 2024, definitely you can do it. You can do it by yourself. But if you are targeting for 2022, you need to think. You need to think it rationally. because 5 months appears to be very long in general, but when you will think in terms of the number of chapters you will have, the number of topics you have to cover, then you will find even you are having this leverage of completing 4 chapters in month, and completing 4 chapters in month with the help of basic books, with the help of reference book, doing the answer writing practice, looking out that what is the demand of the question, how to answer it, whether I am answering it right, correctly or not. So it will become hodgepodge, it will become messy. So that is where you will have a role of assistance. So the assistance will be only helpful in giving you overall boundary, giving you content in a structured manner, helping in completing your syllabus in a very time bound manner, nothing else. Please be very clear, if you are taking assistance, then also there is no substitute of this. It is your journey. It is you who are going to become an IAS officer. So don't have any kind of misconception that if you will join some classes, if you will take some assistance, by virtue of that you will qualify or you will score well in optional. No. In classes you will get some direction. When you will take assistance, you will get some right direction. But ultimately you have to traverse the path. So hard work, there is no substitute for that. You have to revise all the things that is being taught in the class. After revision, you have to write the answer. Answer writing must be done. It is not that if you have joined the classes, so there is no need of answer writing. Answer writing is must, and answer writing should start right from the beginning of your optional preparation. So I think I have made it very clear that what are the advantages and disadvantages if you will go over the assistance or self-study. In both the cases, whether you are going for the self-study, whether you are going through with some classes assistance, answer writing is must. Answer writing should be in such a manner that at least when you will go in mains, so in mains, in paper 1 you are supposed to write 18 question, in paper 2 you are supposed to write 18 question, roughly 36 question you are supposed to write. At least for paper 1 18 question, there must be 10 to 12 question should be such that which you already have practiced. Then only there the chances of getting good marks, the chances of scoring well in optional be there. So answer writing is must, and also answer writing through feedback. So it is not simply just you have taken the question, you are writing whatever you want. That is not an answer writing. Answer writing means you should write the answer according to the demand of question and also get the right feedback. Right feedback. How to approach the answer, what should be the right approach for the answer writing, I will talk in some other session. In this session, I will mainly talk about how to approach geography optional. So the first thing, when you have decided that yes, you are going with the geography optional, the first thing that you need to very much clear, and this thing should be clear in the beginning itself. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए that you have prepared for the 2 month, let's say you have decided that you are going for the self preparation. When you are going for the self preparation, so it should not be that after 2 months, 3 months you have realized that you have completed only 2 units in 3 months and now you are having very less time and now you have to take some classes. That will not be of any use. So decide once and decide once for all. So if you have decided that you are going for the self-study, stick to that. Because strategy is important. Everyone have some strategy. But when you have made some strategy, stick to that strategy. तो अगर आपने डिसाइड किया you are going for the self study, no problem, go with that. But you should not change that. Stick to that. Plan a schedule that how you are going to complete your units. So you have decided in first month you will complete the geomorphology and oceanography. Stick to that. So after making this decision, the next thing that you need to take care is answer writing. Here, I don't think that there will be any leverage for you. You have to take the assistance. So answer writing is one area where you have to take assistance of your faculty. You have to take your assistance with some of the seniors, but in seniors also, please take the assistance with those only who are in touch with the subject. So if someone is not studying the geography from last 3 years, 4 years, that will be of no use. Because here you are preparing geography as an optional for UPSC. You are not preparing the geography for simply as a subject. So you are not studying, you are not preparing the geography for your academic purpose, no. You are preparing geography for your UPSC. So you are taking the feedback. So please be very clear, you need to get the feedback from someone who is very much in touch with the geography as an optional. Now, most of the students who will decide to go for the self-study, they will have a lot of doubt that from where to start, from where to begin. In market, in the particularly blogs and internet, you will have plenty of books. So there are lots of sources. So the student who has decided to prepare geography optional, what they will do, they will take one reference book and they will start reading. Please be very clear, there is no problem in the reference book. There is nothing wrong in that. It is very useful also. But you need to understand that what is your requirement. What is your requirement? I will tell you an example. Whatever field you are going, let's say you are going in restaurant, you are going for shopping, for purchasing some mobiles, you are going to purchase some of the vehicles. So when you will go in shop, in mall, you will find there will be plenty of products. But you are not going to take every product. You will select only few products. So अगर आप मोबाइल खरीदने जा रहे हैं, you will purchase only, you must be very well decided that this version, this device I am going to purchase. So here also you need to very much clear what is your requirement. You will have plenty of books. So every book is not that you should start. So from where to begin and how to proceed is very important in the optional. Very important. So all of you, those who are, especially those who are not from the geography background, those who have just studied geography till 8th, 9th, 10th, what they need to do, because in last 7-8 years you are not in touch with the geography as a subject. So you have to prepare the geography gradually. तो पहले दिन ही आप अगर सविंदर सिंह की बुक उठा के बैठ जाएंगे, so after few days you will realize that you are not able to understand anything. Then you will start mugging up. That is also not very good. So what you need to do, you have to start with the basic books. you have to start with a basic book, that is your NCERT. NCERT should be the beginning, and also in NCERT start from the class 6. Read the class 6, read the class 7, read the class 8, read the class 9, class 10, then reach to the class 11. Of course, in class 11, most of the content is given which is present in the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and even with good elaboration. But it doesn't mean that you have to skip the NCERT till class 10th. You have to read it once, because when you will read the NCERT starting from class 6 to 10, then you will find that how the things are being introduced. Initially, you will be introduced about the solar system, about the planets. Then over the period of time, you will be introduced about the atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere. Then over the period of time, you will be introduced about the India, its a location, its a people, economy, agriculture. And then when you will move to the class 11, then there will be a more and more elaborative information about the climate, geomorphology, landform, continent, ocean building theories. So the purpose is clear, purpose is very clear, that you have to go step by step. So first read the NCERT starting from class 6 to 10th, and then read class 11th, 12th. In fact, this starting of NCERT, reading the NCERT is very much applicable for all the students, whether you are going to attend some of the classes, because when you will attend the classes, and if you have already completed your NCERT, if you have read the NCERT once, you will get more insight. So start with your NCERT, then along with the NCERT, I will suggest all of you to purchase a dictionary. Dictionary, you will get the geography dictionary as a combined dictionary published by Penguin, published by Oxford, but I will suggest to purchase Physical Geography Dictionary published by Penguin. You can start it, you can purchase it right from the beginning. The day you have decided, the day you have decided that you will go with the geography optional, you can purchase. The beautiful thing about the dictionary is, whenever you will come across any of the term, let's say you have come across with the term landform, you have come across with the term continental drift, you have come across with the term plate tectonic, channel morphology, meandering, any of the term you will come out, you can open the dictionary and you will get authentic explanation, authentic meaning of that term. There is no need to search in the Google, there is no need to look out on the web. You will have very authentic and good source in the form of dictionary. So right from the beginning, when you will purchase the NCERT, also you can purchase the dictionary and make an habit of at least looking out 4 or 5 words in the dictionary. Once you will complete the NCERT and you will keep on checking the terms in your dictionary, over the period of time you will realize that you are developing some form of the geographical understanding. So the geographical behavior understanding will develop in yourself, and one more thing you have to do at the same time itself, that is locating places in your atlas. So atlas purchase the atlas. You will have plenty of atlases available in the market, but I would suggest that start with the Orient Black Swan and Oxford Atlas. So just purchase the Orient Black Swan and Oxford Atlas, and whenever you come across any of the location, let's say you have come across with the UK. So find out where UK is. You have come across with the Atlas Mountain. So locate where Atlas Mountain lies. So these three things you need to do in starting. Reading the NCERT, looking out the term, basic terms in dictionary, and atlas. You have to do. And please be very clear, whether you are going with the self-study or whether you are going to join some of the classes, irrespective of that, you have to do it mandatorily. So you have to do. After that, if you are going and joining some classes, so there will be high chances that in classes all your topics, all your syllabus will get completed. You will get a consolidated class notes, so you can rely on the class notes. But if you are going with a self-study, so what you should do if you are going with a self-study, take out the syllabus, in syllabus, according to the syllabus, try to read the topics. So let's say you have started preparing for paper 1. Paper 1 you will have section A, section B. Section A is your fundamentals of physical geography and section B is human geography. So in fundamentals of physical geography, you will find topics, chapters like geomorphology, climatology, oceanography, biogeography, environmental geography. In human geography, you will have the geographical thought, economic geography, population and settlement, regional planning, models, theories. So try to purchase few reference book. List of the reference book is already given by me also. So on our YouTube channel you can find, on our Telegram channel you will find. So the reference book is list has been given. Now take out the reference book. Let's say you have decided to purchase the geomorphology by Sabinder Singh. So read only those chapters from the Sabinder Singh which are relevant to the syllabus. So read according to the syllabus, not read according to the book. So if you are reading the Sabinder Singh, so it is not that you have purchased the Sabinder Singh and you have to complete it cover by cover. If you are purchasing the D.R. Khuller for India Geography, so you are not supposed to read from first chapter to last chapter. You have to read the book according to the syllabus. So if you are studying industry, open the chapter industry and try to look out that what are the different topics is mentioned in the syllabus and you have to read those topics. This exercise needs to be done for majority of the syllabus. Now, when you will go with the self-study, you will find a lot of difficulty in finding the right content for the chapters like economic geography, for the chapters like population geography, settlement geography, regional planning, and the same with the chapters of biogeography, environmental geography, all these in paper 1, and most of the topics like cultural setting, settlement, regional planning and development, political aspect in paper 2. Now, when you will prepare, you need to be realistic. How you need to be realistic? You have to complete the syllabus in some particularly not in one go. So divide the time. Let's say you will have the 5 months. So divide this 5 months in different sections. Let's say you have divided in 3 sections. So first you will have 2 months, then next 2 months, and then last 1 month. Divide in such a manner that in first 2 months I will complete the first 6 chapters of paper 1. So the popular 6 chapter, of which material is very much known to everyone, which is very much overlapping with the GS, I will prepare these 6 chapters. So it can be your geomorphology, it can be your climatology, it can be your oceanography, it can be your environmental geography, it can be your economic geography, it can be your particularly population and settlement. Similarly, you can do for the paper 2. Also, when you will prepare, as I said, there is no alternative. So at the same time, you must be doing writing practice also. So writing practice भी आपको उसी समय करना है. So initially, for first 4 months, at least try to target those units, those chapters on which the material is well available. So read the geographical thought chapters, because on these chapters you will have plenty of material, plenty of good sources available. Once you have completed this, in last 1 month, try to target only those chapters on which you will have comparatively lesser material is available. Lesser material is available. So the topics like regional planning and development, topics like political aspect, topics like biogeography, topics like some topics of economic geography. Then in paper 2, trade, transport, communication, cultural setting, regional development planning, contemporary issue. So try to look out some topics from these chapters. Do not try to complete all the chapters, क्योंकि वो सभी टॉपिक करने जाएंगे अगर उस चैप्टर्स का, तो ऐसा लगेगा कि एक चैप्टर करने के लिए आपको 10 दिन लग रहा. So that is not being possible for you while going for the self study, because you will have very limited time. And please be very clear, in this 5 months you are not only reading the optional, you must be attending some of the classes, you must be attending some of the test series. You also need to prepare your GS. So hardly, if you will look out for the optional preparation, you will have 4-5 hours time. That's it. Because you have to read the newspaper also, you have to prepare the current affairs also. So hardly 4-5 hours time you will find. In those 4-5 hours, you have to do all these. So try to be realistic. Don't be in, you can say, ideal condition that I have to do this. Be very clear that you will have a limited time, and in that limited time you have to do the limited things. Because when you will do the limited things, then it will have good result. It will have good result. So if you will do this, if you will do the things in this way, there will be a greater probability that after 5 months, let's say you are still not have completed, let's say 20% of the syllabus, but if you will follow this, then first thing will be you have completed 80% of your syllabus, and because you are writing your answers, so answer writing means a kind of proof, a kind of test that whatever you are studying, you are able to reproduce it. Because सबसे बड़ा important challenge वही है कि आप केवल पढ़ना नहीं है here, you have to study and then you have to reproduce. तो जो आप पढ़ रहे हो सही पढ़ रहे हैं, उसको आप आंसर शीट तक ले जा पा रहे हैं कि नहीं पा रहे, that is also very important. So while preparing, you have to writing the answer also. So if you will continue your preparation with the answer writing, definitely things will be very good, and by the time, let's say on 31st March, you will realize that yes, you have completed only 80% of the syllabus. Still 20% of the syllabus you are not able to complete, but those 20% of the syllabus is not very important if you have good command over 80%. बिकॉज वो तो प्रीलिम्स के बाद भी कुछ टॉपिक आपको कहीं से क्रैश कोर्स मिल गया, कहीं पे कोई मटेरियल मिल गया, आप कर सकते हैं. बट द ट्रेडिशनल पार्ट which is of which materials content is easily available in market, is easily available in the books. अगर आप वो topic miss कर गए, if you are not good in geographical thought, if you have not prepared well your particularly geomorphology, climatology, still you are having some doubt, difficulty in understanding the climate topic, then you will face difficulty. So you should approach in this manner that might be in 5 months you are able to complete only 80% of the syllabus, but on those 80% of the syllabus you should have command. You should have command. Now, starting from the basics, then looking out from the reference for syllabus completion, but at the same time you also need to have a look, you need to be very much clear the pattern of the examination, how the examination, how this geography optional is evolving in UPSC. So in geography optional you will find all these things that we have talked is mainly related with the static part. तो आप NCERT पढ़ेंगे, डिक्शनरी पढ़ेंगे, एटलस वर्क करेंगे, you will go with the reference book. All these will help out in your static part. But also you need to understand that geography as a subject and also as an optional is changing. And how it is changing? It is changing because here current issues and contemporary issues are becoming more and more relevant. Why this contemporary issue, current issues is becoming more and more relevant? Because the nature of the subject is same only. Whole of this earth is the product of some changes. In tertiary time period, earth has witnessed very rapid change in the temperature. So we were having ice age. After ice age only we have appeared in this particularly current epoch. So the humans that has arrived, it has arrived after the Pleistocene ice age only. So the change, the earth itself has been the resultant of the changes. The humans have been resultant of the changes. But in the present time also, we are witnessing so many changes. The changes like climate is changing. The changes like disasters, hazards, frequency and intensity has changed. Everything in and around us is changing. We are becoming more and more, you can say, exploitative in nature. So we are exploiting the natural resources to an extent where there is going to be a disbalance. The demand and supply is getting disbalanced. So in that backdrop, right from the temperature, everything is changing on this earth. Humans are changing, settlements are changing, climate is changing, landform is changing, environment is changing, water is changing, sea level is changing, and so your subject is changing. So you need to very much synced up with the changing nature of the subject. There has been more and more importance of the contemporary issues, the current issues. So you have to be very much in touch with newspaper, developmental magazines, some of the developmental websites. Newspaper, you need to refer the same newspaper that you are referring for your current affair. Developmental magazine, you will have the Yojana, you will have Kurukshetra, and also you will have down to earth website. Of course, very good website, down to earth. So if you are not able to read the down to earth magazine, because the magazine will have a lot of other things also that is definitely good for the geography, but it is not good for the, it is not part of core geography. So rather than studying the geography down to earth magazine, you can rely on down to earth website. So they will have good content, they come out with a good content related to all the changes that is happening in and around. And also you need to follow some of the ministries, development in the ministries like cultural ministry, like agricultural ministry, like environment and forest, climate change ministry. So these ministries also come out with different publications. So you have to keep an eye on that. So this part also you need to do it. Of course, not right from the beginning, but after, let's say, once you have prepared for 1 month, once you have prepared for 2 months, because in first month you need to develop, you need to inculcate the geographical behavior. तो सब कुछ आपको आपके आसपास in and around over the period of time, in a month, in 2 months, you need to visualize as a geography. Because when you are going and traveling and you are using some of the vehicles, some of the public transport, so you need to understand that this is your part of transport geography. You are looking so many people that are present, houses are built, some of the settlement is there. You need to visualize it as a settlement geography. Also, there is a problem of water in different part of the country, that is a water issue. Also, we are facing problems related to the energy, so that is energy issue. We need to shift from the conventional form of energy sources to to renewable sources of the energy, that is green energy. So the point is, what I am trying to make you understand, that once you will inculcate some behavior related to geography, everything in and around you will appear to be geography, because everything on this earth surface, if you will closely look out, is geography, everything. So you have to inculcate the behavior, geographical behavior in yourself, and once you have developed, then start looking out the changes that is happening. Also, please be very clear, whatever you will study, चाहे आप डाउन टू अर्थ पढ़ रहे हो, चाहे आप योजना कुरुक्षेत्र से कोई न्यूज पढ़ा, कोई आर्टिकल पढ़ा, it will be of no use if you will not note it down. So make an habit of preparing some form of small notebook, thin notebook or diary where you are writing few things. So if you have written some paragraph related to energy, write it. If you have read some paragraph related to agriculture, write it. If you have read some good paragraph related to the regional development, write it. So when you will do all these exercise, definitely it will be very much helpful. So this is what you should do before the prelims, and after the prelims you have to revise and you have to just do the answer writing practice. So I think I have only suggested to those things that can be done in realistic manner. I have not given you a list of 50 books, 60 books that you have to study all these books in geography optional, because you need to very much rational that whether whatever is being suggested can be doable or not. So try to do only those things that are doable. Geography optional start कर देते हैं बच्चे, and they will not complete the NCERT, they will not read the NCERT, सीधा उठा लेंगे DR खुल्लर, सविंदर से. First try to complete the NCERT, first have a basics on in geography, first try to explain the basic terminology of geography. कोई बड़ा कॉन्सेप्ट आप नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं, कोई बड़े कॉन्सेप्ट में आपको प्रॉब्लम होगी, that is acceptable, that can be understood, that yes, you are new to the geography, you will have a problem in understanding the monsoon theories. But what is monsoon? If you are not able to answer this, it means your basic is poor. You have not done well to prepare your basics. So start your preparation in this manner, channelize your preparation in this manner. So I hope that if you will go through with the session, you will definitely get new insight that how to approach 2022 geography optional. Still, if you have any query, any doubt, you can connect with me related to geography optional. That's it from my side for today. We'll see you in some other session. Till then, thank you.